Yeah, see, like it's crazy because like it all stemmed from my sense of not matching this ridiculous sense of quality that I thought I had in my head, or the eye of what I thought was good enough.
Yeah.
It's weird because like,
why didn't you think it was good enough?
dude, okay, people always talk about that imposter syndrome, right? Where they say like, oh, I didn't go to college, or like I just kind of did this on my own. I got pretty good, so like now it's weird for me to charge people a larger amount of money for me to do this work that I love. I think a lot of people think like, oh, if I went to school, I got a degree, I'm a professional in my field, like that feeling doesn't really, it's not as persistent. But I have a bachelor in fine arts and graphic design, man, and I still feel like that.
Yep.
Like nothing really validates that. You can even put great work once in a while, but sometimes I'll do work for a client or just for myself. I'll be like, this is good. Like I'll look at it and be like, okay, it matches up to what I think looks good. But then I'll kind of like this weird thing in the back of my head will be like, oh, but you got lucky, or it's like a fluke.
Oh man, dude, you're being so rough on yourself. You need some self-love, dude.
Dude, but I think a lot of people do that. I don't know.
Hell yeah,
maybe you don't, but do you?
Absolutely, I do. I had a call last night. Man, it was rough because I was doing the thing where I was trying to be helpful instead of actually being helpful. I was worried about, instead of listening to him and being like, what is his issue? I was going like, oh, what is this video even about? I don't even think I can help this person. I don't know what to say. I kept trying to like twist it into how can I help this guy as opposed to actually helping him. Sorry.
I get what you mean.
I'm kind of going off on a tangent here. So I'm supposed to talk to Eric tomorrow morning. I don't know. He said something about workflow, and I'm like, I don't know anything about that. I don't know. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to help him. I'm like, the imposter syndrome is fucking real right now. Like, and he's like, dude, the best case scenario that can happen with you and Eric on the phone is that it turns out that he actually doesn't have a problem. Like, that's the best thing that could happen. You know, because at the end of the day, it's not about me trying to do this thing, which is basically like a sell to you or to anybody watching this. What it's all about is me being like, no, Eric is my friend. I want to help him any way I can. And if there's nothing that I can help him with, and then things are so good that there's nothing I can even do, then like, what's wrong with that? That's actually really great. You know, that should actually make me feel really good. You know, it shouldn't make me feel like, you know, I'm less than because of it. That's just stupid. I struggle with this all the time. I'm like a roller coaster all day. Like I get these cool messages and I'm like, yeah, man, I'm so cool. I'm actually helping somebody, and then I'm like, I don't like why are you people listening to my videos? Like you're all crazy. Imposter syndrome. It's a real bad thing. We all feel it. Every single person who creates content or has any sort of audience or has ever been looked at as an expert, we all have that feeling inside like, maybe I shouldn't say anything. Maybe I shouldn't act like I know what I'm talking about. In the end, you just got to trust yourself. You got to trust the feedback you're getting. Yeah, we all feel it on a daily basis. When I get messages and people ask me questions, I think, man, why is this person asking me? But it's because in their perspective, I know a little more than they do at this point in their life. And I feel the same way about all kinds of people. And I ask their advice all the time. So it's the same thing. Just put it in perspective, look at it through their eyes, and you'll probably come to realize that the people that you're talking to, your audience, they do have something to learn from you. You do have something good to give. And damn these geese. Damn these geese to hell. There's all these people walking around, so this is awkward as f, but I'm gonna keep going. So